Hey everyone, Jack Atwater here, and welcome to episode 26 of Pop Luck. Today, we are going to be unboxing three very unique Funko Pops of mine. And the reason I'm saying unboxing instead of just review is because I don't actually think that I've opened these guys before. So first time me, first time you. So I know nothing about Tokidoki, which are what these three figures are from, but I got these as gifts because I like unique Funko Pops and because they look kind of silly. I think Tokidoki, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, is like another toy company that comes out with their own unique characters. And so I think this crossover was like Funko doing this other toy company's original characters. And so all three figures I have here with me today are Toy Tokyo exclusives. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is number 95, and it doesn't have the line on there, but the box is actually pretty cool. You got the little Tokidoki symbol there, and you got a lot of different, what I'm assuming are Tokidoki characters in that really pretty shade of blue. On the side, you have this character. This is Sandy. You have more Tokidoki characters in the background there. And then on the back, this is cool. You have the really simplistic, cool nature of the blue design that's on both the side and the front. And then that kind of meets up here with the bright and vibrant display of all the other characters. So that's pretty cool. And then you have the whole set of commons, none of which I have here with me today since these are all exclusives. We have Donut Ella, Mozzarella, oh, because it's a cow. You have Sandy, which is number 95, and Stellina, which is number 96. So I pointed out that Sandy was 95 because this is 95. So I guess this is just a variant. Yeah, now that I'm looking at them, the only thing that's different between this and the regular Sandy is the colors. And if you don't know, Funko, if it's just a recolored version of the same mold, it will usually keep the same number. If it's a completely new mold for the character, that's usually when they will say it's another number, or give it another number. All right, everyone, and here is Sandy, and yeah, I'm glad I got these. This is a very cool pop. So she's in like a little cactus outfit. She has a little star there with someone's face on it. It might be her own face. I'm assuming that's hair. That's like not just printed on the face. That's like another, like there's a bump here. That's another piece of plastic. The outfit is very cool. The mismatched zippers and what looks like a hoodie. It looks more like a jumpsuit actually. So I love the colors on this thing. That is what stands out to me the most looking at this for the first time. That and the pricks on the whole, I don't know how I didn't see that. The whole thing is like a cactus jumper. So this is all an outfit. I kind of thought the hat was separate. No, this is all supposed to be an outfit. So I love the little like spikes on the cactus outfit. That's very cool. And they feel pretty cool too. This here is a very cute, very unique Funko Pop. I may have to look a little bit more into Tokidoki and some of their other Funko Pops for this, because this is a pretty cool figure. All right, let's go ahead and get this one back in. And something that I do want to point out, I don't know if you guys will find this as interesting as I do, is the fact that usually Funko Pops have like a flap here and a flap here, and then like a flap on the top left, and like a flap, not flaps, but little things that you press in to hold the plastic encasing the way it's supposed to be held, to hold the figure in place. This one actually has three in the middle. You got one in between, just on the top though, but still you have one in between the cactus ears, which is something that I have never seen before with Funko Pops. This is a pretty cool figure. I'm actually a lot more impressed with this than I thought I would be. Genuinely, the sticker says 2021. It doesn't actually feel like I've had it that long. So I'm assuming that the line is a little out of date. They might be tough to collect now. But that Donut Ella one, that looks pretty cool. That one looks cool. All right, and here is the start of ones that don't have like variants on the back of the box. These are just additions because the last number of the common line is 96. This is 97. This is the Cactus Rocker, and for some reason, this one's Toy Tokyo sticker is different than the other two that I have here. Anyway, this one is sick. I don't know why I haven't been impressed with these before. Now that I'm taking a moment to sit with them and open them up, these are cool Funko Pops. Let's look at this pop now. This is pretty cool. I really like the vibe of this pop. And this one is Cactus too. I'll show you guys the back, more so I can see the front for myself and figure out what we're looking at. And then there's the front again. Okay, so I think this character, I don't think it's the same character as Sandy. It might actually be. It looks like it's either the same character in a different outfit, or it's like someone who's meant to match with Sandy, like a sister or something. Or even, this could be, I think this is a girl. It could be a guy. It could be a brother. But it looks, they're wearing the exact same cactus outfit, just this one's a little bit darker. This is like the emo version of Sandy. And I think what's so cool about this one is the skull on the top of the guitar and the little designs on the bottom of the guitar. This one's really creepy, but also really cute. This one's so unique. The red hair coming down, the angry expression, but more so the bandage on the nose. What a cool little detail. And like there are the rings, those look like nose rings in the ears. And then you have whatever that is. You got little zippers on the cactus ears for some reason. I don't really know how that would be useful, but you got them, and then you got a little skull there that comes down. And now that I'm actually taking a second, I'm just going to show her off again because she's cool enough to show off again. But now that I'm actually taking a second to look at the box art, there is something a little bit, like it is still very fun and cutesy and bright and colorful, but there is something unique. There is like a little hint of like, the main symbol is bones with a heart over it. There is something kind of strange about it, which is pretty cool. And looking at these characters on the back, look at that guy. He has like a crack in his head, the bandage. This is more like when they mix something that's cute with something with like darker themes and create something unique. I didn't really realize that before this video. This is a very interesting toy company. These are very interesting original characters, whatever this is. Either way, this is 103 Caramello. So unless if they made number 97 and then took a break and whatever line this is that's not listed, they made, what would it be? 5 more figures in between? They could have done that, 5 more figures from something else entirely. But I'm assuming that since this one's 97, this one's 103, that there's an unlisted on the back, number 98, 99, and so on, that are also part of this Tokidoki collection. So probably what happened was this one came out first, and then these two, since they have the same sticker, came out together, and the only reason that this one's number is earlier is because it's a recolor of one from the original line. But it probably came out after Cactus Rocker. And I did not think through the name Cactus Rocker at all. I don't know how I was shocked. I didn't put the fact that cactus was in the name together. I don't know how I was shocked when I opened the pop and was like, oh, it's a cactus, when the word cactus is in the character's name. Anyway, I obviously know nothing about these guys going into this, but here is 103 Caramello, and this looks like a dead horse. This is the goth version. This is the dead version of that guy. It's not, but that's what it feels like. So let's go ahead, open this up. And this, I was gonna say that this is like the goth version, like the goth friend of the horse on the back, or the emo friend, but that is not at all the vibes that I'm getting from this one. This one is like Day of the Dead-ish, more so. This one, oh, this is definitely Day of the Dead. Oh, this is sick. Look at this. So this one here isn't even like the same mold of a Funko Pop. This one is like an animal, so it's off to the side. This one has wings too. I didn't realize this. This is like a Pegasus. This is no one's unicorn. This here is a Pegasus. Each hoof is a different color as well. And the Day of the Dead skull design on the head is absolutely really cool. And then the bones have different colors. And then here we have that Tokidoki symbol in bright red. And I mean, just look at the eyes there. This is cool. I'm very pleasantly surprised by this collection here. This is a pretty cool set of Funko Pops. Honestly, these are like display Funko Pops. I mean, all Funko Pops are obviously display Funko Pops. What else are you gonna do with them? But like, a lot of people have like just like a wall of Funko Pops or Funko Pops in a bookshelf, and then they kind of choose the best ones and rotate them out and put them out on their own with other displays. And that's definitely what these are. These are definitely quality Pops. These ones deserve... I'm sad I haven't taken these out of the box before. These ones deserve time out of the box. You don't really get the full vibe of these until you see them on their own. So there you have it. There you have Caramello. And honestly, I don't know much about these Tokidoki Pops. I don't know which ones are currently out. I don't know which ones are available. But all of these have been absolutely amazing Pops. If there are ones that are available to you and you're interested, I highly recommend picking one up. These are cool. You know what, just so I can give you guys good information, I'm gonna go ahead and look up a little bit about these Funko Pops. Okay, so I had no clue what Toy Tokyo was. I assumed that it was some type of toy convention and that these were picked up at like a store that had like retail, like that's mostly what they do for these conventions, is a lot of times they'll have Funko Pops exclusive to the conventions, and then like they'll be like GameStop will also have them, or Target will also have them. So I assume that's what these were. That is not what these were. These are actually, here I'm looking on my iPad for this information, these are actually exclusives to an online store called Toy Tokyo, and you can pick up all of these guys right now for $15 a piece. And $15 a piece for these guys is really not bad. So I assume that these were all older and not available, but you can get all of these guys right now. And guys, for the main set on the back, it looks like these aren't popular and people are giving them away. Someone is selling the regular cactus version of Sandy here for $5 on eBay. And then Donut Ella is going for $12 at Books A Million. So it looks like these might all still be on shelves. All right, and it looks like the two before Caramello 101 and 102 were indeed Tokidoki Funko Pops. You had a character called Scooter who was limited to 1,500 pieces, so I'm guessing Scooter here is going to be relatively hard to find. But then you got this little pink girl, Sabachin, who is number 102, and she was actually a Comic-Con exclusive. So yeah, none of these guys look hard to find. None of them look hard to pick up. And honestly, they're amazing. I myself might end up going for the cowgirl and the donut girl. Those two look pretty cool. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. And thank you for finding out what Tokidoki is alongside me and what these Funko Pops even were alongside me this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. We got some cool stuff coming up. We got some cool Funko Pop videos I have planned, and I'm finally starting to develop some of my other ideas for other non-Funko Pop videos for the channel. So, make sure to stay tuned. We're going to have a cool next few videos, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.